Hi, welcome to the Jeff and Jerry Show. My name is Jeff. I am the Borough Manager of Mount Pleasant, and my co-host Jerry sitting right next to me today. So today we are at Harmon House, and we've done several shows from Harmon House location. Harmon House is a personal care and a skilled nursing center, and they're affiliated with Amber House, and we're going to talk a little bit about both of those today. So I have two guests. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Kiana Myers. I am the new administrator at Harmon House Care Center.
I'm Erica Masha. I'm the activities director.
Okay. So ladies, I'll start with Erica because
Okay.
I've known Erica for a while. So Erica, you are the activities director. Is that you're always the same position you've always had?
No. So I've been here quite a few years. So I was a CNA, a certified nursing assistant, back in 2011, I believe. I went to adult daycare, which we don't have anymore, but I was a CNA for them for a little bit. And then once they closed, I went to activities. And then Kiana came with us and saw something more in me and told me to go further. So I got my activities director certification. And then she told me to go further. So I finished my BA for psychology. And then I'm about to finish my master's in psychology. But I guess long story short, I was also the director of social services for some time.
Well, good. You
So
are.
I was a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you are moving up in the
Mm-hmm.
company. And Kiana, what was your? Tell me a little bit about you.
So I started as an activities director about 5 years ago. I moved on to be an administrator in training and a certified dementia practitioner. And I came back to Harmon House after I left about 5 years ago, and I am now the administrator of the building.
Okay. What is Harmon House? I know what it is, and most of our listening audience probably does too. But what is Harmon House?
So Harmon House Care Center is a 109-bed skilled nursing facility. We offer in-house therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. That is the slogan of Get Healthy, Get Home for anyone who would come from the community that just needs a short-term stay. But we also have long-term stay where we take care of long-term residents for the rest of their lives. We offer a ton of programs, which Erica will speak about in just a little bit, but we also have an attached personal care home, which is a 70-bed that is known as Amber House, and that is long-term care as well. We offer bridge to home, where maybe someone just might need to be there for a week or so. We offer respite stay, where someone can come in for maybe a week or two in regards to family or caregivers just needing a break. And we offer the long-term, where someone can stay for the rest of their lives in kind of an apartment-type setting.
Okay. So I was going to ask you what you offer, but you covered that already.
Erica has some more to talk about what we offer, though.
Well, you want to fill in a little bit?
Sure, I can fill in. So besides all of the wonderful things that Kiana mentioned, we also have a great activities program. I'm not just saying that because I run it, but it's...
Yes, you are. I mean,
well, okay,
you
now.
have to brag a little bit about your department.
But yes, that's why I was asked to go back to activities to kind of get it back on track. And it's been a little over 2 months now, so we're slowly getting back where we need to be. When I was the activities director before, we did a lot of things for the community. We did a lot of things at Harmon House just to make sure the residents are a part of the community, but also know the community is part of Harmon House too. So that's kind of what we're working towards. We also offer activities from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. And then Kiana started it when she was here, and we grew it throughout the years to the dementia program. So we have a dementia program that we offer twice a day for those residents who have dementia, or we've seen it work for depression as well. So a lot of family members.
What's the name of that program?
Memory care.
Memory. You know, I studied that memory care program about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes.
I learned as much as I could learn about it.
Yes.
You developed that, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay. So, listening to what you're saying, you're right. The residents here are still a part of the community.
Correct.
They just happen to be living here instead of at an apartment somewhere.
Correct.
Or at their own house.
Yep. This is their home. We just happen to work here.
Right, right. Um, you guys have done a lot. How long has Harmon House existed?
Over 30 years.
30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your goal? What do you want to see happen with this facility?
So
Since you're the new administrator.
Yeah. Currently, we are under an entire new leadership team. So, in the past month, I came as the administrator. We have a new director of nursing. We have a new assistant director of nursing. We have a dietary director that had left and returned. We have Erica building up the activities program. So, our management team is very strong. What we would like to do is recruit the best staff in the area to take care of the residents of our community. We are building up from the bottom. We had a lot of agency employees in the building, which are kind of like contracted, but we
Right.
like having our own. So COVID was, of course, a pretty hard time for all nursing facilities, but Harmon House is now back on the wonderful track of having our own employees, having our own family, and making sure that these residents have the best quality of care.
Employees are a struggle for every business almost. I don't care if you're talking to a hospital. Getting qualified employees. Do you have a training program?
We do. We actually have a free nurse aid training program where if anyone is interested in becoming a certified nursing assistant, we put them through a course. We have an instructor that teaches that. We put them through an onboarding so that they can get familiar with the building and the job duties, what is expected of them, to give them the most benefit to succeed and be able to help the residents the best they can.
Okay. So if I want to contact Harmon House, or if I'm listening to the show, how do I do that?
So you can call 724-547-1890. I always tell family members you can talk to me or Kiana. If we can't answer your questions, we can get you to where you need to go. But with us, we can pretty much answer all your questions. If you have a nursing related question, Chris Ritchie, our new DON, she would be happy to answer your questions as well.
And at any time, we are a 24/7 facility. We do have visiting hours, but really you could stop in and if the front doors are not open, walk right around the back and knock on the door. Someone will come and answer it.
It is a beautiful facility.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, you have slowly integrated back into the community as far as what you guys have done, and you guys have helped.
Yes.
You've helped the Glass Festival recently by volunteering your staff. What do you want to achieve? You want to do more of that?
Absolutely. Before we did a lot of field trips, we had a lot of people from the community come in, so we always are looking for volunteers to come in, whether it be like the dance studios or businesses. We try to highlight the businesses.
Guitar players, I think you've had here.
Yeah, guitar players.
Entertainers.
Entertainers, the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, any organization really that can come in and benefit the residents. We need to work together. We're a small community, so we need to kind of work together to make sure the residents are happy for the first most important part, but also that we can bring the businesses in and then also give the business back to them as well.
Well, today there's something special going on.
Absolutely.
You want to tell us a little bit about that?
So every month we try to do a really big event. We started the Senior Olympics in 2019, and the residents love it so much now we have it twice a year. So we have a Winter Olympics and we have a Summer Olympics. Normally we try to go against a different grain facility, normally Laurelville Mennonite Center. It's a beautiful center. The residents absolutely love it there. We're actually going to go there September 15th. So we're trying to get back there as well. But today they wanted to do their favorite activities. They love volleyball and they love tossing games and they love lemonade. All the residents outside right now, they've been playing since 2:15. So, they really like active games. For those outside, they're all aware of what's going on. And they also all have social media releases. For those residents who couldn't attend or didn't want to attend the televised event, we also have the dining room full of wonderful activities right now too with the staff.
Well, the camera guy, Dave, he's an athlete.
Okay.
He is an amazing athlete, and you should see him play volleyball. He's about 6'4".
Okay.
I'd say 6'3", 6'4". How tall are you, Dave?
6'3.5".
6'3.5". Yeah, close. So we're going to go, can we go out and participate?
Absolutely. Mhm.
Okay. Well, again, I got the okay from Lords of London. So I'm going to be able to go out there as part of Armstrong's show and participate in some activities along with Dave. And we'll see you outside. You know what? These are great.
Yeah, I love them.
I tell you what, these are unbelievable.
Did you see him squirt me?
Yeah,
Yeah, he got me real good.
that's not fair. Yeah, well, nobody's scoring her.
Oh! Hey! Did he tell you to do that? Huh? Okay. Jesus. I gotta watch where I'm standing at here now. I'm too close. I'm too close to everybody. Don't say that yet. That's not long enough. Oh, wait a minute. I'm better with brooms. It's a little windy. You see the brooms are bigger. Okay, Erica. So we're gonna play volleyball. And this is one of the activities for your Olympics, right?
Absolutely. The residents have been playing this since 2:15, so they're a little bit tired, but we got a new crew out and ready to go. And then after, we have a lemonade stand up here, so they have some refreshments as well.
Okay, so what's the benefit of an activity like this for the residents?
Oh my goodness, everything. It helps with depression, it helps with their range of motion, keeping them active. That's our main goal. We want to either maintain the residents' quality of life or improve on it. And being outside, being in the sunshine, being in the community, it benefits every part of them.
It is nice out today.
It is very nice out.
Okay, so do I start?
You can start.
Okay, who am I hitting it to?
Oh, they're pros. So.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yep. There we go.
Well, I tell you, the wind's blowing.
It is blowing.
And it's raining at the same time.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Okay, you ready? Oh, it's my fault.
Call that an ace.
Well, I know, but that was a spike. I wasn't ready for that. It's that wind.
Good job, Bernie.
That was a good shot. They like their squirt guns here, huh?
They love squirt guns and they love the super soakers.
Mary does that spike. You gotta be quick when Mary does it. Ah. I think Mary used to play on some Olympic team someday.
Oh, Bernie, that was a good one. You guys won 10-1. Yeah. Good job.
I think we're losing over here.
I think so too. There we go.
Oh!
I messed up. Oh, sorry, Rich. We didn't see that one. That's okay. You picked up the super soaker right away.
Okay. So, is there another game we can play? Is there a cornhole?
Yeah, we have, we told it down, but we have cornhole. The residents love cornhole. Any tossing game they love. So we did, for our big carnival, we did ring toss. So for the Senior Olympics, they wanted to do cornhole. So we can do cornhole next. But you guys help me to move on.
We'll do the cornhole.
Sweat over here, or is that just super simple?
Well, a little bit of both. You know, I got to get back into shape. But you saw me with the kids the other day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, so I'm no slouch. I mean, it comes down to it. I win. Either by fair or by not fair.
Does anybody want lemonade?
Yeah.
Yeah. Barney? Jamie, did you have some? Yeah, let's do some lemonade, okay?
Okay, here I'm going to go against you. Well, we're tied.
Iced coffee.
We're still tied. Ah.
Stepping it up.
What's it, first one to 5?
Knocking down our cup and everything.
Okay, this is I have 4, you have 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready. Okay. Nah. So it's still 4-3. Uh-oh, 4-4. I still think it's raining out here.
Woo! I got 5.
I feel defeated, but I feel defeated by a champion here.
Yeah, I won.
Okay, now we're at the lemonade stand, and as you can see, they have more than lemonade, and I found it. It is like a slushy mix, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the slushy mix.
And you are
I am Bobby,
from
dietary.
Dietary, and so you provide the food, the dietary food for the residents.
That's right.
What kind of different kind of food do you have?
We have an array of all different types of things on our menu. We have pastas, we have tomatoes, we have pierogies. They really like the Polish sausage. We have hot dogs and hamburgers. Anything that, anything that you would like, we have.
Now, when a resident can't eat solid food, they call it mechanical food. Is that right?
Yeah, we have a couple different diets for dysphagia. Mechanical is one of them.
And so that's easier for the residents to eat.
Yeah, if they have like swallowing difficulty or trouble with that, you could have a mechanical diet where like the meats are ground up. And then we also have like a more advanced one, like a puree diet where most of the foods are ground up for them. But
Yeah.
we do have different levels of diets depending on what our resident needs are.
Now, I've had their food here. It is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm surprised, but you hear
Mhm.
about whether it's food at the hospital or food at these kind of places.
Yeah.
But the food is good here.
Yeah, we do. We always try to honor resident wishes and go above and beyond. If there's things that they don't like that we serve, we try to find an alternate for them. But our cooks have been here for quite some time. They're pretty seasoned and they're pretty experienced in how to cook meals to make them palatable, especially in a facility setting. So
Uh-huh.
we try to make it more like a restaurant or home-like
You
meal
do.
for them.
And the dining room is beautiful.
Yes, our dining room is wonderful. When I first came and saw the chandeliers and,
Yeah.
it's like you're dining with royalty when
Yeah.
you walk through the dining room doors.
It's not a stale atmosphere or
No, not at
a hospital. I call it a hospital atmosphere, but they're changing their atmosphere
Yeah.
too. But a sterile atmosphere.
Yeah, right. No, absolutely. It is not so much like an institutional dining experience that you would think you'd come upon when you're in a facility dining, We do linens for like the tablecloths for our dining room dinner meal service. We use china and things like that. And we have music playing, depending on what type of music the residents prefer. We do
Yeah.
play that in the background. And, we try to make it as home-like as possible.
Okay. Well, I know you do. I know you've been here for a while, and you came back.
I did.
Now
I
you're
did.
back again,
Yes, I'm
so-
back.
So you're back home.
Back home. Yes, it
Okay.
feels good to be home. Thank
Well,
you.
I enjoy the food too, by the way. Look at that. Okay, our segment here is with Christine, who's Director of Nursing
Yes.
at the facility. So tell me a little bit about your background.
I went to school in Edinburgh, worked at Highlands Hospital from graduation until November of last year, and I came here.
Okay.
Start over here, I guess.
And your duties are?
I oversee the residents, the nursing staff, the aides, work with the doctors if we need specific orders taken care of.
So you're like the facilitator of between the doctors and the nurses and the staff and the aides and all that. You sort of manage all them.
Intertwined with everybody and the rest of the management team, and I work. We all kind of work together with each other to get what we need done.
Well, the one thing I think is important in any business, especially this one, in the healthcare field, is the communication between the departments. Sometimes that's hard to achieve that because you have so many working parts and it's hard to get everybody on the same page. Have you found that to be a difficult?
We actually every morning will gather our whole group and go over department-wise. We're all in the room together. Go over any issues, any concerns, just the day-to-day, what's going on for the day. And if we have an issue or a problem, we know who's kind of doing what, and then we can talk to each other about it. So
Okay.
that helps a lot when we sit down,
Sure.
and know what's going on with each other.
Well, I know your job's a tough one, and I hear you're doing a fine job. So,
Thank you.
so
Thank you.
good luck, and
Thanks a lot.
be part of the team here. I
Yeah,
guess. Huh?
yeah. I came 8 months. A big change from a hospital, but I'm not going anywhere.
Well, that's
I
good.
like where I'm at. So.
Well, that's good. It's
Yep.
important to like your job.
Yeah, we all work together. So.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up pretty soon with a show here at Harmon House. Okay, Erica, I want to thank you today for having Armstrong and the Jeff and Jerry show here.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed the activity outdoors, and I can see how much fun the residents had today, and the staff is really a team doing all this together, and you being the activities director.
Well, thank you.
sort of put this together, I guess, today.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys for coming and allowing us to be back into the community so quickly. And we really appreciate everything.
Well, Harmon House is important. And,
Absolutely.
And I want to say this. When you get older in life, facilities like Harmon House, Amber House, skilled nursing hospitals, they're all part of your life, because as you get older, it's just a matter of fact that your body breaks down and you need these kind of facilities. You hope you have this kind of facility able in your community to take care of your loved ones and your family. And without facilities like this, it would be tough for the spouses and for the children to deal with certain situations on their own. So, speaking for me, I've been part of the Harmon House group for years. My father and mother have both been here. And so I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you got a little input. And I hope you be proactive. And before your situation arrives where you need this, you look ahead and dig into it a little bit and see how it could fit your needs and what you need to do when your parents or somebody in your family needs a facility. And by the way, I declare myself champion of every category today in the Olympics. So I will come back for these later, the rest of them. So for Jeff and Jerry show and Jerry above, thanks for watching and listening to the Jeff and Jerry show, and we'll see you next time. That's okay, I'm a winner. I'm soured with champagne.